Hey, I'm back. See if you can guys, yeah, you can see me a little bit. You can see some shadow. Okay. Man, that was rough. Hands are decently warmed up again. Probably not for long. And I do got to finish this stuff up. It's Friday night. I got people to meet and places to go, baby. So I got to get this done. Luckily, I don't have to play anywhere tonight, but I still got to get this done before I can, so my conscience won't bother me later. Okay. And I'll tell you one thing, it sucks to play on a cold horn and a cold mouthpiece with cold lips and you know, a cold finger, cold fingers, it really does. But anyway, I needed to come out. This is my second time in the last, week. I needed to be out. This was my time to be out. Otherwise, we roll over to a new week for me where I have to do it, all over again. So probably Sunday or Monday is when I'll do my first outside session again for, the next week. Okay, let's see if I can get back where I was. Oh yeah. Sound is huge and big, folks. That's what happens when you play outside. I can just tell the way it blows. Stuck. I'm stuck on the trail. Oh, there we go. Whew. How'd I get stuck on that trail, folks? I don't know. Must be the cold, cold night. That actually came out okay, the finger stuff, which I wasn't really expecting. Someone mentioned MacArthur Park. I'm actually trying to get away from that. That was done so much all the time. And I'm actually working on Doc Severinson's version. I think if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see me kind of hack away at part of it. I'm nowhere even close to being able to do that one, nor do I have it memorized. And that has a little bit more of a, I don't want to say classical, but there is more trumpet technique, I believe, that goes into that one. But the old one, I haven't even done this forever. That's probably not even right, is it? That was too hot. I'm gonna try that again. Like I said, I haven't even done this one in a long time. Yeah, that's coming in okay. Had a couple cobwebs in the brain, a couple brain farts. I haven't really done that in a long time. It may seem like I have because I've been posting some stuff I did with MacArthur Park live and some other stuff, but that's actually been, I'm trying to remember the last time I even recorded that. Even just a little snippet somewhere, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. horn's warming up, so I feel like I'm playing a little bit better. Why am I out here doing this? For people who are just joining, let's see if anybody is actually watching this. A couple people. Santos there. If I'm pronouncing this right, Juanito. Devin. Some other people are watching. So the reason, in case you didn't know, the reason I'm outside is I'm just actually out here trying to fill up my horn. I'm not really out here to do anything too technical like you've probably seen me do before with the classical stuff. Even lately I've been working on that Charlie Parker song, which actually is pretty technical for me to do. I'm not out here to do really any of that. I'm out here to play long tones, lip slurs, blow out some notes in the middle and upper register. Really fill up my horn. That's the whole reason for being outside twice a week, is to really fill up your horn, which you can do outside. Now, even inside in a larger room, you won't quite fill up your horn as much because the sound comes back as loud, and so you kind of back off. Let's see what I'm going to do now. That came out good. Anybody know what I just did? Raise your hand. Raise it up high if you know what I just played. It's an intro to a Maynard song. You know what I did? Type it in there. I'll do it again. This time I'll do it more in real time. That's probably closer to tempo. And no, I don't have that one memorized. That's actually Maynard Ferguson's hardest, most difficult song, in my opinion. So I rank, in case you haven't figured it out, that one's actually entitled Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers. And that one is, in my opinion, and as a guy who's played so many Maynard songs, that is the ultimate, most difficult Maynard song, requiring just raw, brute power and strength and high notes. The second one on the totem pole for Maynard Ferguson songs would be Hey There. And Hey There is like being Marathon Man. Hey There, no, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have this brute power that Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers has. But, you know, if you play it just like Maynard did, which I did on one of my live recordings, you do end up getting up to some double Ds. And it's a very exposed part near the end. I mean, you're exposed, the whole band shuts down, and you can go check it out on my YouTube channel, but I actually play that one. I would consider Hey There Maynard Ferguson's second most difficult chart over all of them, simply because it's like running a marathon. If you look at Maynard's Hey There chart, you have, from beginning to end, a measure and a half rest, and that's about it, folks. And as you know, as Maynard got older, he quit doing songs like he did in the 40s and 50s and early 60s that didn't have a lot of break, because it obviously got harder for him. And that's when he got up to doing stuff like Birdland. You know, he's got a pretty easy solo in Birdland. What's some other stuff I'm thinking of? Well, just, you know, Coconut Champagne is another example. South 21st Shuffle. Oh, let's see what else. Some of the disco stuff he did. Even Rocky. You know, all these later songs that he did in the 70s and 80s had a lot more rest. Songs like Maria, Danny Boy, Somewhere, Hey There, you know, Tenderly, all these songs that he really was rocking on back in the 50s and 60s, they didn't include a lot of break. And Hey There is probably the most difficult one for that. You ought to check it out. Once you start, you get a measure and a half right about in the middle, and that's about it. And it's a tough song. That's rated number 2. And let's see, what would be the third hardest one? Oh, Gabriel. Now, I've done 2 of the 3. So Gabriel is hard from a sharpshooter's point of view. Gabriel, yeah, it's got some higher notes in it. There is an endurance factor. It's not as brute force of a piece with strength that Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers would be. And it doesn't have the endurance factor of, say, Hey There. But Gabriel's the third hardest in my opinion, because you have to be accurate so many times on pulling out high D, high E, and double G. Bop, ba, da, bop, bop, ba, da, bop. That happens so many times in the piece. And folks, you just got to do that one. If you're in a band, try that one in a band. You'll see what I'm talking about. That one requires an extreme amount of accuracy. So I put Gabriel as Maynard's third most difficult song to really play and perform. And as you notice, I listed 3 songs. I each have their own challenges. Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers, which I haven't done, has a challenge of raw strength and brute power. I mean, it really does. Let me see, I got a little notice here. It says connection is weak. Hopefully you guys are still seeing me. I don't know why it is weak. Maybe it's because the phone's getting too cold. And my mouthpiece, just after all that talking, my mouthpiece is frozen up again. So I'm going to keep playing a little bit more, then I'm going to be signing it off here. So I just listed Maynard Ferguson's 3 top hardest charts, and I really feel like that's the real deal since I played most of his stuff. Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers is the ultimate hard one. That's why you hardly ever see anybody do it and do it live. Hey There, you really don't see too many people doing that, and the people I have seen do it, they kind of water some of it down. If you play Hey There exactly like Maynard did on one of his original recordings, it is a monster piece because you don't get a rest. And the third one is Gabriel. Gabriel is one of the ones that I don't care who you could have Arturo play it, you could have Bobby Shue play. I don't care who you have play it. If you have them play that live, they're going to let you know that that's going to be a difficult one to play perfect, because Gabriel requires an extreme amount of accuracy. You're pulling D's, E's, and double G's constantly out of the air with a lot of tongue attack. And as anybody who plays in this kind of arena will tell you, to go through the entire song and play that perfectly and nail them, each one, very difficult to do. And that's why I've ranked Gabriel as Maynard Ferguson's third most difficult song to play. I've done 2 out of the 3, and yeah, I got my eye on the ball for Maynard Ferguson by Shorty Rogers at some point, but that's going to be down the road. Mouthpiece is cold again. Whew. It is a challenge out here. The notes are still coming in, but it really is hard playing on cold lips, cool mouthpiece. As you know, I'm just kind of fooling around out here. Is everybody still hearing me? Ole, if I'm pronouncing that right, is watching. Robert and some others. Hopefully you guys are still actually able to see me. I've got to notice that, now I know that you can't see me that well anyway because it's dark, but I'm outside. I got to notice on my phone that the signal was kind of weak, so hopefully you can still hear what's going on. Let's see. Oh, good. Alex is there saying that you can still hear and see me. Okay, so I'm going to keep going playing with a few more loud high note licks. If I can. What was I going to do? I was going to do something, and now I just forgot what I was going to do. Oh, here's a good one for really opening up your sound in the middle to upper register. Another Maynard song. And I haven't done this in a long time, so I might not get it all right. I made it through that part, which is a little bit tricky. Now, that was kind of middle register, it goes a little higher. Anybody know the name of that song? I really love it quite a lot. It's not one of his harder ones. It does have its challenges though. But it's a real sweet ballad. And of course, if you know the song, you know that it does get higher and louder a little bit later down the road. Anybody know the name of it? 5, 4, 3, 2. Nobody knows the name. It's called "You Can Have Me Anytime." You Can Have Me Anytime. And it was originally, I believe, composed by Boss Skaggs. Left hand's getting cold. I think I know why the left hand's getting cold, because it's hanging on the cold instrument, and this one is not. Let's try blowing out a little bit of Gospel Luke. Here's some Gospel Luke. I don't know about this next part. That actually came out okay for 23-degree weather. And then, folks, I'm blowing loudly. Loud. Whew. Alex says, do you know how to play the solo by that high school kid, Scott Dean? First of all, I don't know who Scott Dean is, and I don't really listen to a lot of high school kids and what they're playing. I think it might be the other way around, Alex. So, but yeah, if you want to send me the link, you know, when I got time, I'll be sure to check it out. They got my chops going on that one, that last one I did. I said Gospel Luke, nobody corrected me on it, so the actual name of the song is Gospel John. Okay, probably going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to do my full hour, not out this weather. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer on Sunday or Monday when I come back for my next session here. Yeah, I'm out here trying to play loud, and wow, going live here must use up a lot of juice because I got some notice on my phone now that I'm almost out of battery, which is good timing because I'm about ready to finish this up. Let me see if I can do a little something else. Blowing out some steam. I'm not out here to be too technical, too accurate on anything. I'm out here just to blow, fill up the sound, fill up the horn, fill up this huge area. I'm in a deserted parking lot of a college and just able to really blow out quite a lot of steam. Yeah, my left hand is freezing up on me again. Getting the sound out. Anybody know the name of that song? There's some other people. Yeah, it looks like several people are checking in. Francisco, Alex still hanging out there. Some other people. You guys, I'm about ready to sign off here in another minute or two. My left hand is frozen again. That last little lick I've just played was the intro to Open Wide by Bill Chase. I wonder if I still know that lick to Maynard Ferguson's Hollywood. I hardly ever play that one. That's it. think that's about all she wrote, folks. I didn't really do any tonguing. Yeah, I should probably do a couple tonguing licks. Okay. This left hand is numb again. A little bit more tonguing action. Maybe do a couple of glissandos and I'll call her quits here. Left hand is numb. Okay. I hope I inspired some of you to get out here and play. My phone is telling me, you can see me, my phone is actually telling me I got 3% battery left, and so I don't even know if this is still recording. Hopefully it is. But I'm Kurt Thompson, and I'm hoping I motivated some of you to get out and do your outside practicing, even if it's 23 degrees out. Twice a week is really required, preferably an hour, just getting out there and blowing out some real sound through your horn. You're not out there to play the Hummel, you're not out there to, you don't take your Arbenz book out there, anything like that. You're just out there for tone, for power, for sound, and just the physical part of really filling up the horn, filling up the entire environment. Anyway, I'm Kurt Thompson. You know my site, TRUMPETSIZZLE.com, and if you haven't subscribed at YouTube, you really should. Let me toot my horn a little bit. Toot, toot. I'm probably one of the most dominant brass teachers on YouTube, so you can find me easily by just putting in my name, Kurt Thompson, or just put Kurt Trumpet, and I come up all over the place. And I got about 800 videos now. I've added 200 since June. So there's going to be something for you, something of value, something of interest for you, definitely there over there at YouTube. So I encourage you to go there and become a subscriber. I will try to get on Facebook and do some live stuff from time to time. I don't believe on getting here and just blabbing. I believe that people that are watching me want to hear and see me play. They don't want to see me, can you see that? They don't want to watch my mouth and my lips flap for 2 or 3 hours. You're a player, you want to see someone that knows how to play the horn, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on here, and like I already mentioned, you're not going to be seeing me doing the Arbenz stuff, because I'm not bringing an Arbin's book out outside in the middle of nowhere in 23-degree heat. All right, hope you have a good weekend. Adios. See you later.